Cheers, mate.
Our story began one summer night in 1964 when I came back from America to see me friends. I can see now, 31 years later, we were all about to make decisions that would change our lives forever.
Hello, Nicky.
Yes, the magic of their city, of the sun left so well. Shall I wasting my morning?
Hi, Patrick. Where's Mary?
She,
Out?
It won't be long.
All right.
long time no see, Nicky.
I've been to America.
My man said. Saw her in the pork shop. Good, was it?
Yeah.
I ain't going to.
You're going to America, are you? And Sunderland are going to win the league as well, are they?
Patrick. Patrick. Calm down. Hi.
Hello, Pat.
Hi, Patrick. Are you laughing? So you're back, are you?
Yep.
He's had a fabulous time in America.
Has he?
Yeah, he has.
I'm going for a walk, man. Okay, Pat.
See you, Pat.
Enjoy yourselves. Missed you.
I missed you.
Nicky, no. Put your hand in my knickers.
Oh, Mary, you've got such a beautiful horse, I dreamt about it all this summer. All the way down from Rock Island, Illinois, to New Orleans.
Oh, did you?
Every night on the bus, I sank into my dreams with you.
I wondered if I might be with you.
You were, Mary. You went all the way with me.
Not all the way.
All the way. All the way to New Orleans.
Oh. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Nicky, just keep doing this for a bit longer. Oh, Nicky, I love you.
Hannibal, St. Louis, Springfield, Memphis, where black people fought in the street and demanded freedom. Oh, freedom!
I missed you.
Tupelo, Columbus,
Missed you so much.
Selma, Lafayette, Baton Rouge, and finally, Mary, finally. What?
Baton Rouge.
Well, so would yours be.
Do you think we'll ever go all the way to New Orleans?
Yeah, we will. One day.
But in the meantime, Whitley Bay.
There's nothing wrong with Whitley Bay. Anyway, a couple of weeks you'll be gone again. To university.
I don't know. I don't want to write any more essays about working class history. I want to go on living it.
Like you were in America.
Yeah.
So what does that mean then?
I don't know, Mary.
Summer's nearly over. Let's make the most of this next 2 weeks, yeah?
I think I'll sleep here the night.
On the beach?
Yeah,
All night?
all night. One last night.
Nicky, I can't.
I know. Shall I come with you to the bus stop?
No, I'll be okay. Did you hear about Geordie?
What? What?
You'll be amazed. No, actually, you won't.
Speak to me!
Rock Island! Hannibal! New Orleans! Baton Rouge!
There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. And it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. In God, I know I'm one.
God be praised.
So, America was good then.
Brilliant.
Get your leg over it all.
5 times a night.
Good shacks, medium, pathetic.
All excellent.
So basically, you didn't get your leg over at all.
Nowhere near.
Do you want me to tell you why?
I'd quite like some kind of explanation.
It's because you spent far too much time showing the darkies how to vote.
Ah. You know, I never seen my 2 months voluntary work with the civil rights movement in the most exciting part of the most exciting country in the world in quite that light. But now you see it, I can see for the first time that you're still a complete cretin.
I quite missed you, actually. Though I'd never see it.
Where's me birthday present?
Under your bed. Brought it round on the actual day, but you were too busy failing to get your leg over in Alabama.
This isn't a football.
Well spotted.
It's a Fender bass.
Oh, so it is.
Geordie.
It's only second-hand, man.
Geordie, I can't. You can't give me this. They cost a fortune.
You know what pitmen are like. Money to burn, man. Anyway, the group needs good gear.
Group.
The group. Our group. Welcome home, Nicky.
So, he's turned up, has he?
9 o'clock this morning.
Wonders never cease. What's all this in aid of?
Well, Geordie wanted to come round to have another go at him about this beat group idea. And I thought I'd ask 1 or 2 more round for the birthday tea he missed out on. Do you want to pop up and see him?
Oh, better have a shave. We've got company coming. Oh, they're still passing this bloody thing back and forward. Never gonna grow up, are they? Has he told Nicky his good news?
I think he might be working up to it.
You getting what?
Married, apparently.
Who to?
Margaret Benston.
Margaret. The one with the big beak. Patent leather hair Margaret.
Great body, though.
I shoved the stick.
I only shagged her once, I wouldn't care. I've had a father round, her brothers, the priest. The woman up the aisle before she's too fat to wear white.
Oh, fuck me, Geordie.
No thanks, I'm not shagging any more Catholics. Anyway, the important thing is to get the group sorted out. We need a lead guitarist.
Geordie, I'll be at university, man.
Well, you can come back at weekends. Or we can come to Manchester.
Who's we?
Tosker.
I thought he wanted to be a solo artist.
He says he's keen, and he's got amps, and his dad owns a pub we can play in.
Who'd play the drums?
Tosker's dad.
Tosker's dad? Tosker's dad's Baldy, man.
He can be what gimmick.
Pete and leather hair Margaret. What was she like?
Don't ask me. It was mortal, man.
You really stuck with us, Geordie?
Looks like it. Yeah.
Nicky, Mary's here, and your dad's home.
Felix is home.
Dave! Dave!
Bonjour!
Ne parle pas la mère, monsieur.
Okay, Dad.
Aye. You?
Yeah.
Enjoy your holidays.
Well, it wasn't a holiday, but yeah, thanks. I did.
Well, say hello to Mary.
Hello, Mary.
Hello, Nicky.
Well, give her a kiss. Hey, please.
Long time no see.
I'm surprised you think you've got anything to laugh about. You should have kept your wit covered up, son.
Hey.
Oh, hiya.
Hi, Eddie. Hiya. How beautiful. Hiya, Nicky.
Hi, Eddie.
Yeah, London Scholar returns, eh? Hear the news, Felix?
Yeah.
What?
Douglas Hume went to Balmoral this morning and asked for Parliament to be dissolved. We've got the election. Last.
Well, nobody told me.
Maybe the Queen didn't know where to find you.
Make a wish.
What do you wish for? Peace on earth and justice for all men.
No, a trip to New Orleans with Mary.
Oh, isn't that romantic?
I thought you went to New Orleans.
Not all the way.
Hey, Eddie.
What? You want to try that again? I think you missed Felix.
Eddie,
What?
you know Willow Lane?
Yep.
Why are you knocking it down?
Because there were slums. Because we're going to put something better in the place.
Like what, like?
Oh, it depends how much money we've got. Depends on what happens on October the 15th.
He's going to win this time.
Oh, we can't lose 4 in a row, man.
What do you think, Dad?
I have no opinion on the subject.
It's not like you not to have an opinion.
Nicky, please, you've not been home a day. Can we not have a cup of
Well,
tea?
you know my opinion. Doesn't matter who wins elections. Nothing changes.
Not right, Eddie.
Not this time. I think this time might be different. Well, it better be. We need 20,000 new houses up here.
Hear that, Dad? 20,000 new houses. That not enough for you?
Well, we're stopping building houses for the last 50 years. You run the North East since 1919, man. I'll tell you something. The Labour Party, of which I was a member, was the first to condemn the Jarrow March as hooligans. Stabbed way in the back before it even got as far as Durham. You were sold down the river before you were born, son.
Hey, here we go. It never takes long, does it? The Jarrow March. Well, I can tell you something. I've seen some marches this summer in Mississippi and Alabama, and things do change. I've seen it. Eddie, I've got a couple of weeks to spare before I go back. Do you need any help with?
What?
Why not? I'd like to.
Well,
In fact, I think maybe it's time I join the party.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Well, do I see presents?
Go on. Get it over with.
What is it?
I've wrecked me brains this year.
You haven't got any.
Oh, open the flaming thing. Mary's waiting.
A football! If you don't like it, you can take it back.
You'll be lucky. The shop where you first got it closed down 5 years ago.
I bought it first.
No, you didn't. I did.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. Is it loaded?
Yeah.
Eddie, why does Felix hate the Labour Party?
Because he thinks all his old comrades are corrupt nowadays.
What? Even Austin Donahue?
Yeah, especially Austin.
If this crusade is to succeed, if we are to abolish the slums of Newcastle, then this housing committee must throw off the shackles of the past. The time has come for you to be flexible and far-sighted. You can no longer resist the logic of the 1960s. So hear what I've got to say, and I beg you to think carefully before you make your choice. The brick-built terraced house is no longer an option. Did you hear? No longer an option. We've got to do what they're doing all over Europe, all over North America. Streets in the sky. High quality, high-rise apartment blocks made from steel, glass and sunlight. Cheap and quick to build with modern prefabricated building systems. Comrades, I want us to be at the cutting edge of the changes that'll sweep this country after October the 15th. Now let us in Newcastle create a dynamic forum for the visionary ideas of the best young architects, the risk-taking capital of the boldest businessmen, the man in the streets enlarging capacity to tell us what he needs, and our political ability to get things done. Together, we can build a bonfire for decay, dereliction, and despair. This I commit myself to here and now. For I believe we will shortly dispatch this government of Tory failures and has-beens from Westminster. Our day is at hand. The call will come. And the doors to the granary of power will at last be flung open to a modern Labour Party with new ideas. Now let us answer that call to walk with destiny.
Bit carried away, Austin?
Can't help myself, Eddie.
Yeah, but all you're actually saying is we can't afford anything but system-built flats.
Well, I'm glad somebody understood. It's like talking to cavemen.
Oh, I better have a look at this bid for the Willow Lane development then.
Do, because I think it's the answer, personally.
Are you really expecting the call, Austin?
Harold Wilson thinks I'm still a communist, man.
Well, the papers are full of it. Austin Donoghue to be Minister for the North. Austin Donoghue to be Minister for Housing.
I'm not an MP, Eddie. How can I serve in a Labour cabinet?
By taking a seat in the Lords. Been done before.
Oh, yes. So it has. Good night, Eddie.
Why are you not coming in?
No. It's up to the Housing Committee now. And I've got to get the regional campaign properly organised, or there won't be a Labour cabinet.
Get away. We're going to stuff them this time.
Sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. I'll tell the man to turn the jukebox way down low. And you can tell your friend there with you, you'll have to go.
Tosker! Nicky, hey, how are you? How you doing? All right?
Okay.
Good holiday?
Excellent.
You must be Mary. I'm Tosker.
Hi. Unusual name.
Crazy name, crazy guy. What are you drinking, Mary?
Bit of lemon?
Ma'am? Ma'am! 2 pints and a bit of lemon. Yeah, wonderful.
Crazy name, crazy guy, crazy short. Oh yeah, and crazy mother as well. Hi, Rita.
Hiya, Nicky Pet, how are you?
Hiya, Rita.
Oh, to be daft, Geordie, man.
This one's for Mary. Oh, Mary, marry me. Let's not wait. Let's share all the time we can before it's too late. Love me now, for now is all the time there may be. If you love me, marry, marry, marry me.
It's Mr. Connor, isn't it? Chairman of the Housing Committee.
That's right.
John Edwards, Edwards Housing.
Ah, you're the one with the British licence for this building system.
That's right. What do you think?
What do I think? I think I don't like prefabs. And I don't like tower blocks. That's what I think.
Mr.
Wells, Eddie Wells. Deputy Chairman of the Housing Committee.
Ah.
Swedish, isn't it, this system?
That's right.
Didn't one fall down in Copenhagen?
No, I didn't build that. The Danish builder didn't follow the specifications. Of course, a model can't do justice to it. You should have a look at the real thing, Mr. Wells.
Have any been built up here?
Not yet. There's one very like this in Bordeaux. Another one in Stockholm. Or Piraeus. It's near Athens. Needn't cost you a penny to go and see it.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
What do you think, Nicky? He gets better and better. 20-year-old, you know. There you are, son. You're going to be the next Tommy Steele.
When do we start then?
You saying yeah?
Why, aye? But it's got to be serious, that's the only thing. Yeah? Regular rehearsals, yeah?
Yeah, obviously.
Don't play the drums, do you, Mary? Like the Honeycombs.
No.
Hey, that's a number we could try out. Have I the right to kiss you? You sure you don't play the drums?
What about rehearsing on Saturday?
Okay. He's starting university soon.
Yeah.
Great. Stick in.
You're an electrician.
Me? No. I'm just serving me time. Got to do this full time.
Great. Stick in.
I will, thank you. Nice to have Nicky back for a while.
Yes, thank you.
We should talk about what sort of
Chinaman
music...
goes into a pub, Mary.
Sorry?
Chinaman goes into a pub.
Which pub?
It doesn't matter. Chinaman, he goes into this pub.
This pub?
Hey, you taking the mickey out of me? Gonna have to watch you like a hawk, aren't I?
Because we've got to get this sorted out before we start, yeah?
What? What?
Here you go, mate. Cheers. Good labour.
The Eastern world, it is exploding, violence flaring, bullets loading. You're old enough to kill, but not for voting. You don't believe in war, but what's that gun you're toting? And even the Jordan River has bodies floating, but you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction.
Ready?
For what?
Rehearsing, we said Saturday.
We didn't.
Yes, we did.
Well, it wasn't that firm, I didn't think.
It is, man. Tosker's waiting at the pub, away.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm working with Eddie today.
Working with Eddie?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've committed my time to the party. Then I'm going back to university, probably, so...
Backing out?
Geordie, be rational. Think about it. There's a million people wanting what you want. They're all forming groups. I should have said no straight away, I know. I'm sorry, mate. Would you not maybe get somebody else?
What do you think I've been doing the last 6 months?
Look, I said I'm sorry.
What's the point of all this election crap, man? It's useless. You can't even vote till we're 21.
Because I'm sick of waiting for things to happen. It's like Eddie said. It could be different this time. We're going to seize the power. We're going to take back the power and the money they rob people
Seize
of.
the power? You and Eddie Wells. It's crap, man. The Labour Party's just for old women and crocks and crawlers, man.
Geordie, just the man we need. You can finish off the leaflet and...
You won't want that fender, then?
Hey, look, I never asked you to give it us, did I? Here, take it.
I don't want it.
Nicky, man. Take it. Ready?
Shall I two give it a go?
Two guitarists and a bally drummer. It's not exactly the Animals, is it?
Okay. Sod it. Sod the whole idea. It's all bollocks anyway.
Hey, I'll be your best man if you like, though.
Right-o, thanks.
Good point, mate. You had enough, son. Go home.
Don't turn round, your dad's just come in.
Dad's in crust a loony bin, man.
No, he's not. Oh, shit, he's coming over.
A baldy twat wouldn't serve us, son.
Hey, that's me dad, actually.
Oh, is it? I do beg your pardon, sonny. Not speaking you?
Go home, I'll see you at home.
I've been home. You know what I found? Apart from a load of mucky dishes. A wedding invitation. So where have you been sticking this now,
For Christ's sake, man!
Mr. and Mrs. Beniston. Sort of a stupid name's that. Invite you to the wedding of their daughter Margaret. The one with the big tits.
To Mr. George Peacock.
Dad, please.
At St. Aloysius' Church, Saturday, October the 10th at 11:30. We do apologise for the short notice, but she's up the stick. Am I right? Am I right? You big daft bugger! What are you? Huh? Huh? Bug off you.
Sorry, I'll be back in a minute.
Let me do this one.
Yeah, all right. Just stick to what you've seen me doing, OK?
Yeah.
Aye.
Mr. Knox, is it?
Aye.
Good afternoon. We're canvassing on behalf of the Labour candidate, Alan Payne.
Look, I've told the other lot, and I'll tell yous. Yous can all bugger off. I'll vote for none of yous.
Can I ask you why not?
No, you can't. Bye now.
I don't mind telling yous. Because you come round here every 5 years with promises like pie crust. And then we'll never see yous again till the next time you want to vote.
So you're happy with the way things are, are you? Happy?
Nicky.
No, hang on a minute. Happy with your house that's fallen to bits? Schools that are a disgrace? Ancient hospitals? You're happy, are you?
No, I'm not. But by the time you lot do anything about it, we'll all be pushing up the bloody daisies. Now, bugger off, you cheeky sod.
I know people who are ready to die for the right to vote.
Tea time, I think.
Tosker. Do you think I look like me dad?
Why, no, man.
Do I ever remind you of him?
You're nothing like him, Geordie. Why do they keep letting him out?
Because he's basically okay when he's sober. Just can't crackers when he's got a drink in him.
Piss off, you.
Go on, I'll see you later.
Look, Mr. Peacock, I'm just sitting here having a chat with my mate, OK?
Your mate? Are you a puff?
No?
Well, you look like a puff to me. How does that suit you?
I'm going out.
No, you're not. I said, no, you're not. This is my house. My house, right? And you do what I tell you.
Hey, look, Mr. Peacock, man!
Shut your hole, you! Have you ever seen a monkey cry, have you? Have you? Well, you have now. Look at that.
You're a bastard, you are!
Ah, so I'm a bastard, am I?
Leave him alone! Leave him alone, you mental man!
What did you say?
Get out, Tosker!
What did you say? What did you say? I am not mental! I am not mental!
Yeah! And everybody knows it! That's why everybody laughs at you! Because you're mental, man!
starving.
Okay, come on. Mr. Braniff?
Hannah? Hannah? They want to know who you're going to vote for on Thursday.
Are you looking forward to tomorrow, pet?
Yeah. I'm a bit nervous. I'll make all sorts of new friends, I expect. We'll never see you. I'll still be home every night.
Well, I've heard tell about these undergraduate parties. Wild parties all the time, says in the papers.
Dad, carry Pat upstairs and I'll get him off to bed. Why, Nicky'll be here in a minute, Pet. Dad?
All right.
About time and all.
Is Mary?
Aye. Come on in, son.
Hi. Hope you don't mind.
Hi? No? Of course not. My mum and dad.
Hi.
Right. How do you do?
Hiya.
How do you do?
I'm Tosker.
Tosker.
Yeah, sorry. Tosker. Well, sit down, son.
All right.
Make yourself at home. Me brother, Patrick.
Yeah? How you doing, Patrick?
He's very sleepy, Pet. I wouldn't bother.
Oh, he doesn't look very sleepy to me. How old are you, Patrick? What's he say?
16.
16, eh? Oh, well, there's no use asking you to come to the pub.
I take like
What's he say?
He says he drinks like a fish.
Do you? Yeah, I bet you do. Bit of a live wire, I bet, eh? Like your sister. What's he say?
He says, who do you support?
Who do I support? Why, who else but Sunderland, man? Charlie Hurley, Ambrose Fogarty. Hey, shall we go to Roker together, me and you? I'm only asking, because if I go with you, we can both sit on the touchline, because I've noticed that you lot, you get preferential treatment, yeah? I've noticed this. What are you laughing at?
Mary, why don't you and Tosker go out for a drink together? Well, we can tell Nicky where you are when he comes.
Well, okay, if you'd like to.
Me, yeah? I mean, okay.
The point is, if we don't do all this boring donkey work, we'll never get a government elected that's committed to building houses.
That old woman will be dead before election day.
Here's that drink.
So? Why is everything so bloody slow in this country, Eddie?
Maybe because we've had 13 years of lazy bastard government. Maybe because the Tories are more interested in bowing gracefully out of empire than building the houses they promise.
But what actual guarantee have we got that a Labour government will do any better? Wilson's making no promises at all as far as I can make out. We've got the white heat of the new technology, but that could mean more of the same old contract. Like, let's have another 50 bloody useless guided missiles. But what about using the new technology on something useful, like getting rid of the slums? Oh, we don't know about that. I mean, have any of these brain-dead fuckers actually read the manifesto?
I hope not. Austin Donahue, chief of the brain dead fuckers. I don't think we've met, have we?
No, but I've seen you.
So you think I'm going to fail, do you?
To do what exactly?
Demolish every slum in this city and replace them with bright, clean, modern houses. Then rebuild the city centre. Make it an international class European city. Then show them how to do the same thing all across the north.
How?
I've got a master plan. Haven't I, Eddie?
Apparently. What if Wilson doesn't put you in his government?
Doesn't make a scrap of difference, son. I'm going to do it anyway.
Need any help?
Yes. I'll need a lot of help. Why, what have you got to offer?
Impatience.
You're Felix Hutchinson's son, aren't you? Eddie thinks you're a real prospect.
Bollocks, said nothing of the sort.
You should listen to what he's got to tell you. And you should take a good look at your father as well.
Should I? Why?
Because 25 years ago, he was just like you. Salutations, everybody.
I thought you were taking Mary out.
Shit.
You don't have teachers, you have tutors.
Well, what's a tutor?
Someone who gives tutorials.
Well, what's a tutorial?
I've no idea. I don't know what a seminar is either, but I'll be having them as well.
Ah, you'll love it, you know. You'll be in your element, man. All those clever people to talk to. It'll get you away from home for a bit. Which wouldn't be a bad thing.
They're just very used to me being there all the time. They think I won't be around anymore to help, but I will. I will. I'll always be there if they need me.
You love Patrick, though, don't you? You could see it straight off.
Yeah, he's great. Good night. Thanks.
My pleasure, Mary. I'll see you again sometime.
Yeah, maybe when the band's playing.
Oh, did Nicky not tell you?
Tell me what? I haven't seen him.
Haven't you? Why not?
Tell me what?
Geordie's gone. He's buggered off to London.
London? And what about the wedding? You mean he's leaving her in the lurch?
Well, it looks like it.
It's disgusting.
Yeah? Yeah, that's more or less what I said, like.
Have you had anything to eat?
Yeah, had some chips.
Chips.
How's it going then?
Fine, thanks.
I always hated canvassing, trudging around the streets night after night, asking the same questions over and over, putting little ticks in little boxes. I think you could train a monkey to do it. There's some bananas in the scullery if you're hungry.
Felix.
What are you looking at?
I'm not sure. What is it, Dad? What is it that panics you whenever anybody mentions changing things? Whenever anybody talks about a better world? Why, when there's so much to be angry about? Why do you get angry with me?
I'll wait in my bed, McConnell.
Nicky.
Yes, sir. Cup of tea, please.
Oolong silver tip, Russian caramel.
Anything.
He wants anything. Hot?
Yeah.
He wants hot, he shall have hot. Something funny. And you can shut up for a start, you ponce. You want to watch out for her.
Larenskis, what can I get you?
Yes, he's here. Judas. Judas. It is better not to upset him. He lost his job.
Doing what?
Policeman. He will be leaving in a minute. Mr. Walensky. Mr. Berger. Has my behavior ever appeared abnormal to you? No, not at all. Then why do they want to send me to Newcastle? Just for arrest. I don't need arrest. I just need someone to hear what I'm saying. I've been in the Met for 17 years. Nobody said I was mad when I won the Queen's Police Medal, did they? In fact, nobody said I was mad until I started to talk about bent cops in Soho. Suddenly I need a rest in Newcastle. Couldn't they find a funny farm at the North Pole and have done with it?
It's not so bad.
What?
Newcastle.
Who asked you your opinion? Will you do me a favor? Will you make sure that gets in the post?
Okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry if I was rude.
It's okay.
I forgive you, for you know not what you do. I was the only one that could control it all. They'll have this place off you within a year. You'll see.
Very sorry.
It's okay. Quite used to it, actually. Any chance of that cup of tea?
Right.
There's only one item on the agenda, the Willow Lane housing development. Now, you've all seen the Edward System building bid, so I suggest we go straight to a vote. Those in favour of accepting the Edward System buildings bid, please show.
Just a minute, Pete.
What?
Shouldn't the committee discuss this? I mean, ESB isn't the only option for Willow Lane.
It's already carried, man.
Yeah, hang on, just a minute. It's only a fortnight ago you said you hated prefabs and tower blocks. You all did. What the hell's going on here?
There's no law against changing your mind. It's like Austin told us. We have got to be flexible. Against? None. Abstentions? 4. Right. That's carried. NAMCON. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. No further business. Oh, Mr. Edwards promises the first flat will be ready in 6 months.
Well, shite. Shite! Oh, Eddie. Austin, what's going on? Connor changes his mind and a whole lot of them follow him like poodles.
Well, look, Bede Connor's the way he is, man. I can't fathom him either sometimes. But as long as the right decision gets made, I don't care how or why.
Don't you?
No, I don't, Eddie.
To stand us up last week, and that one's for never coming round to say sorry.
What's that one for?
In case I forgot anything. I've got so much to tell you.
You enjoying it?
Oh, Nicky, it's just so great. Do you know what pot is?
Pot, yeah.
It's drugs, isn't it? There's this bloke in my tutorial, he's 24. He's from London and he says he smokes pot. Do you think he does? He says he wants to smoke some with me. I'm not going to.
Why not?
Why not? We had a party on the second night, a party on the third night. And my tutor, Nicky, she is just so amazing. She's been everywhere and she talks.
Just as well I didn't come round, really.
Yeah. I'm far too busy. When does your term start?
Last Monday.
When you going back?
After Thursday, I suppose.
You don't want to go, do you?
No.
Why not? What's going wrong, Nicky?
Nothing. I just think there's more important things to do than be an undergraduate. Well, look, maybe it's not for you, but for me. What's that for?
Okay, what is it that's so important then? I'd like to know.
What do you think of Austin Donahue?
He talks a lot on the telly. Why?
I've met him.
Good for you.
For the first time, Mary, somebody who thinks the way I do, except he's doing it.
Nicky, you want to change the world, and you can't even change your socks.
I love you.
You don't? I don't believe you anymore. You love yourself. You've got no time for me anymore, have you? Be honest, please.
Mary, I just need more than this.
Well, maybe you should go and find it, and so should I, because I need more than this as well.
Is that why you've been seeing Tosker? I've seen yous, you know. How long's it been going on?
How long has what been going on?
Am I supposed to feel jealous?
You're supposed to feel whatever you feel.
I don't know what I feel, but I love you.
That's not love. Making me feel small and unimportant, that's not love. Putting me second to a load of bloody leaflets. That's not love.
Just tell us what you actually want us to do.
Do what you want. You usually do anyway.
Like what?
Like, we were supposed to go on holiday together this summer. It was your idea.
I got the chance to go to America.
And you took it. That's what I'm saying.
Well, look, I can't stand here all day. I've got things to do.
Important things.
Yeah.
Go and do them then.
Is that right then?
Is what?
Look, I think you're excellent. You know that. I'm going to be busy till Thursday, till the election's finished. Do you want me to come round on Thursday night? Well, do you or not?
I want you to come round when you've got time for me.
I'll have time for you on Thursday, that's what I'm saying. Thursday night, yeah? After 9 o'clock, okay? Check your numbers off, please.
531 and 532.
Thanks.
Support your Labour candidate. Come on now, switch those television sets off and come out and vote. Support the Labour Party. Support Alan Payne.
Felix! How are you doing?
Hello, Austin.
Mrs. Hutchinson? Still as beautiful as ever?
Mr. Donahue, how are we doing?
Come on now, tear yourselves away from Bonanza and come and vote for Labour. Toss gets into a fight, the rustlers get caught, and Little Joe gets the girl. So come on now and vote for Labour, and we might have a different story next week. Come on now, out you go. Vote for the Labour Party.
There you go. Meal free for you. Apple and date slice for you. Hot chocolate coming up.
Tea, please.
Okay, Geordie. Oolong silver tip, Russian caravan.
Anything.
Who wants anything? Hot?
Yes, please.
Who wants it hot? There you go, Mr. Walensky. You just sit there on your backside. Don't worry about me.
Thank you, Geordie.
Who did you vote for, Geordie?
Vote?
In the election?
What election's that, bonny lass?
Well done, Bonnie lad. Now you know exactly how boring it is trying to win a general election.
Is that it?
That's it, go home. You're finished.
I thought there might be some kind of a party or something.
Not that I know of.
Supposed to be seeing Mary anyway.
Well, what are you asking about parties for then? Hard work at the moment, is it?
We're just saying that. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you're both young, you know. Plenty of time. Give yourself plenty of space. Let it work itself out. It will. You know, I think half your problem is you've known each other too long.
Wish Geordie was here. Could go and get slaughtered.
Any news?
Nout. Can't believe he just went.
Never even came to say goodbye. Messed that one up and all, didn't I?
When did you last talk to Mary?
Sunday.
Look, go and see her, you clot. Tell her she's beautiful. Tell her she's clever. Tell her you're sorry.
Sorry about what, though?
Doesn't matter, does it? Eh? Mine was the same.
Was she?
Yeah, no matter what I did. How much time I spent on the party, she was happy because she knew that her and Louisa came first. That's all she wanted to know. Now, go on, clear off. Give me that.
Hi, is she in?
No, pet, she's not.
Oh. You know where she went?
Well, I think that's her business. But I'll tell you this, Nicky. It's the third time this week. And I can't see her blame her.
Thanks.
Go. Yeah, oh, it's just outside. Well done.
Are you sure this is the quick way home?
Yeah, positive.
Yeah. It's not as quick as the bus, though, is it? Are you shivering?
No, I'm not shivering. I'm shaking. I can't help it. Mary, you're the most unbelievable person I've ever met. Because usually, you know, I don't feel like this about... In fact, I've never felt like this about anybody. And I'm frightened. I'm frightened that maybe it isn't the same for you. Is it? Oh, don't stop. Oh, for God's sake. Mary, I love you. I'm sorry, but I can't help it.
I don't know what to do, Tosker.
Don't do anything. Just let me love you, Mary. Let me love you. I need you, Mary.
Oh, God, oh, Christ, be careful.
It's better than par for the course and continues to point very clearly to a Labour government.
I have news of a Labour gain in London Chapel. Labour gets in by 56 votes. It's the first two-figure majority that we've had, and it represents a smaller swing than there have been in some of the other London marginals. We now have Manchester Blackley, which has arrived.
Where have you been?
Here is a Labour gain.
Just walking about, thinking.
He's held this seat for a long time. He used to train racehorses. He lost this one by a short head. Transformation of Manchester Withenshaw, the figures we did give you earlier, the Labour co-op gain. About a 5% swing there. Labour gain in the north. Use this. No information of this Labour gain in the north.
What's that?
It's just 20 quid tied you over in Manchester till your grant check turns up.
And we now have a view of the...
You can pay it back when you can. Well,
now see in front of me.
put in your pocket.
Birmingham Labour gain just in. And that is Mr. Leslie Seymour, who has just lost Birmingham Sparkbrook. He was a conservative MP, 159. As I say, the motor industry, the Hardy Spice affair, could have had some effect on a lot of car workers living in this community.
Felix?
Newcastle upon Tyne East confirmation of the figures which we gave you recently.
Come in then.
2.1% swing.
Thank you.
Labour.
Nicky.
Mr. Donahue.
So, you're not on the last train to Manchester. Good.
What can I do for you, Austin?
I wanted to have a word with this young fella, actually.
What about?
It's none of your business, Dad. What about?
About that master plan I mentioned. It seems this government intends to muddle along without me.
You mean Wilson won't have you, after all that stuff in the papers?
It was just press speculation, man. I should know. I started it. Unfortunately, Harold Wilson doesn't read the Northern Echo.
What happens to your master plan now?
Like I said, I'm going to do it anyway. I've decided to resign as leader of the council. I've got to be able to work free of all restrictions. So, would you like a job?
Oh, God.
Oh, God, that's wonderful.
Be careful. Careful. Oh, no.
God. God. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Pack your bags. Go back to Manchester. Here.
All I want to do is listen to him, Dad.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Austin. He's going back to university tomorrow. Good night.
Hang on a minute. What's the job?
My assistant.
He doesn't need a job. He's going to finish his degree. He'll have his pick a job.
Be quiet, will you, Dad? You've had your say. Assistant what? What are we going to be doing?
Rebuilding the North.
Nicky, you'll waste your life. You'll waste your life, son.
Yes.
You really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. Don't ever set me free. I always wanna be by your side. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night.
Be about an hour, Stella.
Mr. Johnson.
Dr. Russell. What should I expect? Is he normal?
Nobody's quite sure what normal is these days.
Dear PC Clod, get well soon. Love from Benny and all the slags.
Mr. Johnson,
Berger.
is this official?
Not at this stage. Strange sense of humour.
I made a lot of strange friends in Soho.
Who's Benny?
I expected someone from the Met, not a local. Even if you are Assistant Chief Constable.
Deputy Chief Constable.
Oh, sorry, Deputy Chief Constable. Sorry!
I'm here as a personal favour to the Commissioner. You've made some serious allegations about your colleagues in the Met, particularly West End Central.
I'm not well, apparently.
Your state of mind is irrelevant to me. What matters is the truth. I'm not going to write anything down. This is just me and you having a chat. Anything you like. Start at the beginning.
There's no beginning. And there's no sign of an end.
And these prefabricated units can be quickly assembled. In this case, into lovely homes towering above the dilapidated pre-war houses. Edwards System Building is replacing the old slums of the north with these fine streets in the sky. We offer you and your council the chance to sweep away old mistakes and cheaply and quickly provide your people with clean and spacious places to live. This young couple, Mr. and Mrs. Cox of Newcastle, are looking forward to the birth of their first child in a beautiful flat with all the modern conveniences. As you can see, they like it. This is
I mustn't have a late night tonight. I'm flying to Belfast in the morning.
Belfast, why?
Nearly finished, Austin.
Right. I'm talking to the city fathers about town planning.
Why?
Because they don't know anything about it, and I do.
Yeah, but why? What's up?
I think a new city centre.
Do you mind if I tag along? We'd have to go via Birmingham so I could pick up my passport.
Your passport?
Improve our living conditions, changing the face of the law.
Well, having enjoyed this masterpiece of the modern cinema, please feel free to ask any questions you like. Oh, yes, let me introduce the chairman of Edwards Housing, John Edwards.
Austin, I won't claim to have understood all the technical horseshite, but will this system actually allow my committee to make cuts in our housing bill without cutting quality?
Yes.
Haven't there been second thoughts in Sweden about this system's suitability for high-rise building?
Can I suggest that we continue this over a meal?
Well, have there or haven't there?
And you better sit beside me.
Austin, give me 10 minutes sometime tomorrow, will you?
Why don't you join us?
Will I find it interesting?
You've heard my repertoire of funny stories, haven't you?
I've got proofs to read for the printers, so...
Look, no, not tomorrow. Make it Wednesday, 9:30. Okay?
Hello, Harold. Marcia. It's Austin. Nicky. That reminds me. Did I ever tell you the one about George Brown's pork pie?
So Barbara sat down. There was a deathly hush, nobody daring to speak. After a minute, he leans across the table to George. He says, "If you're not going to eat that pork pie, I'll have it."
Of course, a film can't really do this system justice. Herbert, you should go and see a development personally.
Maybe I could take a look at the one in the film.
Yes, or somewhere else. There's one exactly the same in Bordeaux. Another one in Greece. Holland. Spain.
Right. Spain. Do you know, I've always wanted to go to Spain. Shall I tell you why?
Yes, do.
Bloody rubbish. Oh, go away, will you? 10 Downing Street. Hello?
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 Is Nicky Hutchinson there, please?
Speaking.
Nicky! Hey, Nicky, it's me, Geordie.
Geordie! Where are you?
In London, man.
How you doing?
All right, what about you?
Okay.
How do you know where to get me?
Tosker.
I didn't know you were in touch.
Yeah, he said that I hadn't seen you much.
Listen, what are you doing?
Now, I lost my job a couple of weeks ago.
The place I was working in closed down. I'm thinking about coming home.
Great.
Nicky, I was wondering,
Tosker said you're working for this building, and I was wondering...
He said what?
is there any chance of a job?
I don't work for a builder. Why'd he say that?
That's what he said,
No, I'm in...
Public relations. Whatever that is.
Didn't know,
Geordie, you okay?
Nicky, I've no more change.
I'll ring you back.
What's the number, Geordie?
Keep those noogies moving rawhide. Don't try to understand them. Just open tight friends.
Daddy Wellson.
When Jerry goes to Catholic Club on Mondays. That's it.
See?
The game's through.
Okay.
Set him on, let him in, let him in, let him out, cut him out. Ride him in, rawhide, yeah. Keep those noogies moving rawhide. Don't try to understand them, just rope and tie your friends. Soon we'll be living high and wide. Rawhide's calculating, there's a true love will be waiting, waiting at the end. Yeah, hit him up, move him on, hit him up, move him on, move him on, hit him up, rawhide. Set him on, let him in, let him in, let him out, cut him out. Ride him in, rawhide.
Hey,
Well done.
take a newsletter, comrade.
You've got a nerve flogging these in here, haven't you? Harold Wilson's betraying the working classes, is he?
It's all factual. What are you frightened of, comrade?
I saw you once throwing eggs at Claude Seabrook. That's what you mean by democracy, is it?
Why don't you read the newsletter, find out what we mean? Or are you too far down the road? Tells you where we'll meet if you want to know more about the anarchist movement.
Nicky.
Hello.
Patrick. Look. Nicky.
Hi, Patrick.
He's not been very well. Been in hospital with his chest again. They'll be picking him up shortly.
How's Anthony?
Driving as mad as usual. Every blessed thing he can get gets shoved in his mouth.
Tosker?
He's fine.
Flat okay still?
Yeah, thanks. Saved me life, you know.
Feels a bit chilly, a bit musty.
They all are.
That's a shame. All of them.
Talk to your boss.
Me boss?
The builder, Edwards.
I don't work for Edwards.
Have you moved?
No, I work for Donahue.
Isn't that the same thing?
No.
No. I don't work for a builder.
Okay. How is your job?
Not really what I thought. I mean, I don't mean that. I mean, I'm right, you know, in the thick of things. I'm really busy, and Austin really is getting things done. He really is. It's just, I don't see all that much of him, really. And that's the only problem, really.
Did you get the birthday card?
Yeah, I did. Thanks. And the letter. I meant to reply. I forgot your birthday. I'm sorry. I didn't forget.
I was a bit busy anyway. Anthony was born on my birthday. Did you know?
Should make life simple for Tosker. Sorry. So how's life then?
Such a mistake, Nicky.
What?
My life. It's so different. It's so difficult. Anthony's wonderful. He's worth everything. It's all such incredible hard work. Tosker was stupid to give up his apprenticeship, but he said he couldn't keep a wife and baby on apprentice's wages, and now he's got a dead-end job he hates, and he's even more obsessed with becoming a singer. And sometimes I think I hardly know him. And it's been horrible not seeing you and being able to talk to you, Nick.
I miss you so much.
Do you?
What are we gonna do, Mary?
And try harder. Everybody says it's just a question of hard work. And for you as well, Nicky. If Donohue's not what you thought, maybe you should try and get back to university and do your finals. I mean it, Nicky. I'll bully you. You're my best friend, remember?
Don't really understand it. Don't really understand. You said you'd made a mistake.
Miss. Mistake. Miss.
Miss?
Well, no marriage should start like that. But, I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make this marriage work, Nicky.
I see.
Well, I have to. I'm pregnant again.
I see. Well, congratulations. Tosker happy?
He's thrilled.
Yeah.
Nicky, could you try to like him? It would help me such a lot if you didn't have to stay away all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Let it go.
Yeah. Tosker's having a one-man show at the Woolsington this Friday. He's got an agent coming. You could come. Have a night out. Keep me company a bit, yeah?
Well, I'll see, shall I? Good night. Good night, Patrick.
Good night, Nicky.
Not working today, Dominic?
I'm waiting for Austin, actually.
He didn't say anything about seeing you. I talked to him this morning.
Why should he tell you?
It's just that he said he was going to have lunch with Mr. Edwards in Birmingham, so...
Well, I'll see him when he comes back then, won't I?
I think he intended you to handle this.
Wants to cost him what? A 3-day trip to Spain for 3 couples. Trips must include a genuine bullfight. What the hell's he talking about?
Well, I think it's quite clear enough.
That's not my job. Get one of the girls to do it.
It's an open secret what's been going on in parts of London, Ted, for years. You should use Burge's allegations as a way to start a proper investigation. Quietly, sensibly, but thoroughly.
The Met is different, Roy. It's not like Newcastle.
You can say that again.
I'm told he's insane. I mean, they've actually certified him now, I believe.
It doesn't matter, Ted. What matters is whether it's true.
And what if it is, Roy? What do we say to the people we police? Please behave yourselves. Please obey the laws, even though we don't.
It's a straightforward piece of police work. If your own men haven't got the time or the inclination to tackle it themselves, then bring in an outsider.
That's not acceptable. We'll handle this ourselves. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate your efforts. Will he do anything, in your opinion?
No.
You wasted your time, Mr. Johnson. Anyway, I'm officially Crackers now, so it doesn't matter how many names I write down, does it? What difference does it make anyway? Nobody will ever clean up the Met. Nothing will ever change.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why I thought you'd be any different. I relied on you. What a joke. What a joke.
Would it be a sin?
Cheers, Rita.
Falling in love with you, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be.
They're all the same when it comes to that. His dad was the same at his age, like a dog with 2 dicks.
Fathers and sons, eh?
Take my whole life
You're going all the way, Tosker, son. All the way.
falling in love with you.
Clap, you one-eyed bastard.
Hello, son. How's it going?
Brilliant.
You all enjoying yourselves? Champion. Okay, it's 3 old women walking down the road. What are you laughing at? It's 3 old women are walking down the road. A bloke jumps out of her head, opens his raincoat and flashes on.
Oh, thank God for that.
It's not funny, 2 of them had a stroke. The other one couldn't reach. Yeah, thanks for coming, mate. Thanks a lot. Very good. No, really, thanks a lot.
Oh, cheers, Brian. Cheers, bud. Well, that was some performance. Take my hat off to you. Real, energy.
Well, when's his first gig then?
Come on, Brian. You know as well as I do from your days on my books. There's a world of difference between a friendly little audience like this and Saturday night in a club.
Well, I realise obviously I have to come up with some different material, like.
He's a worker, Les. He's prepared to work. Raw talent's what we're looking at here, man.
Let me give you some advice, all right? Now, you won't like it now, but you'll be glad of it in 5 years' time. And it's meant sincerely, from the heart. Don't give up your day job. Thank you very much, and I wish you the best of luck, truly. Good night, Brian. Take care, everybody.
The scabby Jewish bastard.
Well, sit down, man, drink your pint. I'm not bothered, it's only one man's opinion.
Exactly. He's not even a man anyway. He's just a scabby little rat.
Rita, man. Aye, why not? Got what you came for, haven't you? Good laugh.
I'm not laughing. That isn't what I came
Well, why
for.
did you come, eh? As if I bloody needed to ask.
Tosker.
See you.
Not if I see you first. And stay away from her.
Don't talk about me as if I was your property.
You're me wife! Got that, brains? Mr. Donohue's office boy.
Do you know what you are, Tosker?
Go, will you?
Do you?
No, what?
You're a first-class, A1, premier, brainless shite.
Oi! You might have it up there, Nicky. But I've got it down here.
Looking for something special? There's a film show in the back.
I used to work here.
Before?
When it was Walensky's. The back used to be a bakery, you know.
Yeah? Well, this isn't a waiting room, pal.
Everybody stand still! Police, outside.
I'm Detective Inspector Solway, Obscene Publications Squad. This is a search warrant.
Don't be pathetic. Come on, outside.
Stand over here, please. Got the names and addresses.
Projection, sir.
You're in a spot of trouble, pal. Over there.
This won't be a court case, will it?
Just name and address.
You. Name.
George Peacock.
Address, George.
Well, I haven't got one at the minute, like.
Identification, George.
No.
Phillips. John Phillips.
All right. Off you go.
All of you gents. Not you.
Honourable member.
Right. My friend.
Michael Frisch.
Are you the owner, Michael?
No, definitely not. I'm just looking after it for a bloke I met in a pub. He didn't tell me his name.
Shall I hit him, Governor?
Leave it out.
Is this Barrett?
Could be, actually. That's right, yeah. Afternoon.
Are you the owner of this material, Mr. Barrett?
Me?
Better leave then.
Mr. Barrett.
Shut up! Mouth shut.
No phone call this time, Barrett.
I didn't get your name.
John Solway. Remember it? Get the van round.
Got time for a drink, John?
Take the lot. You two, you're next. Read them the rights.
Phone the brief. We can get all this straightened out over a nice cup of tea, can't we?
Like you did with Berger. But he's dead now. The party's over, Barrett.
This goes on. It's going to be very expensive. You can't beat Scotland Yard in a straight fight.
Will you shut up? Get down the warehouse with Cyril. Load the van. Leave this place empty. Open up the new shop in Brewer Street tomorrow. I'll find somebody to front it. They'll get sick before I do.
Non-stop show, sir. Lovely girls. Come and have a look. Step inside, sir.
Is it early closing day or what? Hello, West End Central. Duty sergeant, please. Hello, Norman? Benny. Now, never mind, can't talk. Listen, I just got my boys out. That cost me bail, then there'll be fines. That's if they're not sent to jail. And plus, I lost all the stock. Well, sorry's not really good enough, is it? Out of your hands? Well, that's what I'm paying you for, innit? Yeah. No?
Nice cup of tea, Ben.
Every guy would think of his if he just could, if she just would. Some sweet day I'll make her mine, pretty flamingo. Then every guy will envy me, 'cause paradise is
You Jerry?
Geordie.
Yeah. Come down in a minute.
Any chance of a job here, do you think?
Doing what? Maybe he wants you for the new club.
Where's that?
Macclesfield Street. When it opens, somebody set fire to it.
Who?
East End businessmen. We'll send somebody for you, I expect.
Feeling better now that we're through. Feeling better, 'cause I'm over you. I've learned my lesson, it left a scar. And now I see how you really are. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good. I'm gonna say it again, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good.
Yes, please. Are you arguing with me?
I left a girl for someone like you. I beg her forgiveness repeatedly, but I wouldn't blame her what she said to me. You're no good, it's no good, it's no good, baby, it's no good.
Well, well. Get this lot straightened up, sir, or I want to be back in business in an hour. Back on the door, you. What? Well, thanks a lot, mate. Admire your courage.
Think you're going to have to pay them, Benny?
Leave the thinking to me, Charlie.
We don't know who they are.
And I can't pay them then, can I? If you've got nothing intelligent to say, shut up. They'll be back. And when they come, we'll be ready for them this time, won't we? Not standing around here making cups of tea. I need someone to run this bar. Can you look after yourself?
Yeah.
Jerry, come here. Everyone, come here a minute. There's a long campaign ahead against the police, against the criminal elements. I've got nothing to offer you but hubble, bubble, toil and trouble, and at the end of the day, ultimate victory. So, pull your fingers out. What do you say, Jerry?
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Barrett.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Barrett. I love it. I love it. I love that accent.
What's the point of Donahue PRS?
Funny you should ask that.
Well, I'm not the only one who'd like to know. Is it just some kind of advertising cum public relations agency, or an unofficial offshoot of local government? A tool for dynamic social change, as I was once told, or a private joke by Austin Donahue, or what? I don't see how it all fits together.
That's how Austin operates. Everybody in separate boxes. Nobody but him gets the whole picture.
Well, not even you.
No. I better get back to work.
Why didn't you buy Felix a drink when you had the chance?
I mean, he can't even speak to me.
He doesn't like the thought of you working for Donahue. Glorified office boy, all that.
Oh, well, Felix would know, of course. Felix knows everything. Felix was on the Jarrah March, so obviously.
Right, that's great there. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Ah, good. Harold's called an election. I've been with Connor all morning. The party's broke as usual. What do you think? Do you like it?
What is this, Austin?
I want you to be my right-hand man in here, in the middle of everything. I promised you political education. It's time for phase 2.
What was phase 1?
We're going to be very busy, you and me. The party's asked me to take on its PR work for the election.
That's brilliant. Would you still lead the campaign?
I'll be doing what I've always done. Only this time I'll be paid. And so will you. Any objections to getting paid for your work?
Look, I sort of promised Eddie I'd foot slug for him.
Well, you'll have to tell him you can't.
Okay, but Austin, I don't want you patronising me. I want to be in on everything. Really everything or nothing.
Regard yourself as a junior partner. I'll have a contract drawn up. Yes?
Yes.
Does she dress up all the time?
Who?
The one who you were singing to the other night.
What are you talking about? Talking about, woman?
I'm not blind.
Huh? Well, I'm not blind either.
Oh, come on, Tosker. You know fine well. Nicky and me's just...
I don't.
You do?
I don't.
Well, you are blind.
Well, I'm blind and all, am I? As well as being a tone-deaf, brainless shite.
Nobody said you were tone deaf as far as I remember.
Well, you might as well have done.
Me? I said nothing.
Exactly. You said nothing. I worked me guts out for an hour and a quarter, and you say nothing.
Tosker, I can't be like your mother telling you lies all the time.
I don't want you to be my mother. I want you to be my wife. A proper wife.
This phrase, this proper wife.
What do you mean, lies?
How come we got onto this?
What do you mean, lies?
Oh, Tosker, man.
All right. All right. Well, you can tell us the truth, well. Go on.
I don't want to talk about your act. I want to talk about this woman.
There is no woman, man.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Here. I'll tell you the truth if you tell me the truth.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Aye. You go first.
You can't sing. At least you can't sing any better than 500,000 other people in the country. You're wasting your time. The agent was right. Sorry. Well? Tosker?
It's nobody but you.
Oh, come on, Terry, you're kidding, aren't you? Not a story, eh? It's a great story. This is a 22-year-old taking on a Tory heavyweight in a constituency he can never hope to win. His first parliamentary campaign, and his ancient brother who lives in the constituency goes and wins the biggest league show
Ladies
prize
and
of the year.
gentlemen, or whatever, you know.
Where's your
In the 17
imagination?
years it has been my
Sorry,
privilege
Terry, hang
to
on a
serve
minute.
as your Member
Yes?
of Parliament,
It has been my proud boast
Yes, but what are you gonna
that
do
I
about
have
this?
always striven my utmost
no.
to uphold the time-honoured tradition of the Labour
Nicky,
movement.
4 o'clock, the photographer for Arthur. Yes, we'll do, Peter.
That's
Sorry
good.
about that, Terry.
What I'm interested in most, though, Arthur, is some idea of what issues you want to concentrate on.
Issues? Well, houses, that's the top one.
Good. Houses.
I'm a firm believer in building new houses.
Good.
I usually say that. I spoke about this in the House very recently. Good speech. Not that it was reported here, mind.
Have you got a copy of that?
Terry, before you go, I think Nicky Hutchinson wants a word with you.
What's this?
While he's in a good mood, get something in on Sunday for Arthur.
What?
Well, I don't know. That's your job, isn't it?
Terry. Nicky. Hello, Terry. I was wanting to talk to you about Arthur Watson. Well, did you know Arthur made a major speech in the House the other day about the housing shortage and nobody here picked it up? Not a dicky bird about it. When was it, Arthur?
15th of May, 1965.
Terry, we can't quite pin the date, but it was very recent because this is the thing about Arthur, Terry. He really believes passionately in doing something about the housing situation. I'll let you have it tomorrow, Terry.
Passionately? Hey, I like that. Can we use that?
We can have as much passion as we like, Arthur.
Hey, that's not legal yet, you know.
Mr. Barrett, it's me, Geordie.
What's going on?
Charlie said, Charlie said you needed me.
Does it look like it? You bastard, Charlie! All right, how's it going? All right. Jules wants a word with you later. I'm going for a cup of tea. Oh, look at this. This is disgusting, isn't it? In a clean neighbourhood like this. Disgusting. I mean, what is Soho coming to? All right, sweetie. How you doing, mate? I'm going for a cup of tea.
Look at him. What's he supposed to do, eh? Walk into a dirty bookshop, wait for us to catch up with him, and then shout out in front of witnesses, mine or mine? We're making bloody fools of ourselves. Ah, Jesus.
Thank you, gents. Thank you.
Opened up again, I see. You the new owner, sir?
Nah.
Who is, sir?
I'm just looking after it for a bloke I met in the pub.
Oh, what's his name?
Dunno.
What's his name, sir?
He never said. Come in.
There he is, the hero of the hour. Geordie, how are you?
I'm okay, thanks, Mr. Barrett.
Some grapes, Geordie, and some bulbs.
I love him. Are you all right for money? Yeah. And don't worry, take a few nights off. Don't come back till you feel yourself again, all right?
We'll get on one day, Geordie.
How much are you charging him for this place, Benny?
You know, you're right. Cyril, you fix him up with something better.
I like it.
He likes it. Unbelievable. Well, I've got to go. I've got work to do. I'll see you in a few days, eh? Well done, old son.
Funny bloke, aren't you?
Why is he so pleased? I've got 2 broken ribs.
Because the cops are getting desperate.
Selway. Yes, sir. The arsehole and deputy arsehole require my presence.
Well, it seems to me, whatever gloss you might care to put on it, that these villains in Soho are allowed to ply their filthy trade with impunity. Yes, Commander. I read your memoranda about manpower shortages and the need for new laws. Well, I'm sorry, we can't make new laws for you. The courts may have decided, in their wisdom, that Lady Chatterley's Lover is acceptable reading, but D.H. Lawrence is one thing, out-and-out filth another.
The law no longer defines obscenity.
It's a crime, and you were in charge of CID.
What Mr. Blameyer is asking here, sir, is that Obscene Publication Squad should go on flogging their guts out so that insignificant frontmen can be charged with trivial offences. The next day, the real villains have got 2 more shops open, with 2 more frontmen, new stock laughing all over their faces.
Sir. Well, Inspector, we've just heard a lot of very plausible excuses made on your behalf for the chaotic spread of crime in your area. Now, the Commissioner and I would like to hear from your lips exactly what measures you have in hand that will do something about it.
I'm sorry about that.
Okay. What do you want us to do?
If Blameyer asks, or the press office, we're still going in with all guns blazing, all right? But for the moment, call a halt.
Passion seems to be an important word to you.
Yes. I'm not ashamed to admit I do feel passionate about the things that matter. A good game of football at St. James's Park on Saturday afternoon. Decent houses for decent working people. That's what I'm in this game for at the end of the day.
Thank you very much, Arthur Watson. And that concludes our series of profiles of Tyneside MPs. Tomorrow, of course, is the day that matters.
Did I detect some of your purple prose?
You'd hardly expect Arthur to come up with anything intelligent.
Well, we can't all be geniuses.
I don't want him to be a genius. Do you know what Arthur is? A Tory. A progressive Tory. It's Claude Seabrook in a flat cap.
Very good. Did he tell you he was once decorated by Franco?
Franco?
For services to the Spanish people. He puts a word in for Spain whenever Gibraltar raises its ugly head in the House.
You think that's funny?
Don't you?
No, I don't. I'm helping to get this bloke elected, and what's he going to do when he gets there? Apart from plug Franco now and then. And Edwards, of course.
Oh, I wondered how long it would take you to get
When I
onto
saw that speech, I couldn't believe it. I'd written most of it. It was practically a free plug for Edwards' system building. Is this a coincidence, Austin?
Was ESB mentioned by name?
No.
He gets sent this stuff as a matter of course. He reads it. He agrees with it. Next time he makes a speech in the House on the housing crisis, it sticks in his mind. You said yourself he's no intellectual. Hello? Yes. Yes, he is.
Hello? Arthur? No, there's no need to thank me, honestly. No, really, Arthur, if you win, it'll have nothing to do with me. Yeah, in a day or two.
Say hello to Franco, Arthur.
No, nothing, just Austin. Bye, Arthur.
I'm on my own. I tell you, man, that being home
one whole week without a bust. Well, thank you very much, Scotland Yard, and good night. And thank you, everybody, especially you, Charlie, for all your good advice. You'll never beat Scotland Yard in a street fight, Ben. Victory.
Victory.
What do you think, Cyril? Charlie? What shall I do? You don't have to, Geordie. Are you sure, old son?
Yeah.
Good lad. Charlie, tell our friends the bar's closed.
Me?
Trust me.
Bloody hell, Benny.
Cyril?
Bernie?
It's the hell here.
Sorry.
I didn't want to believe it. You've had money off the top for over a year now, and I never said anything about it. Why didn't you just leave it like it was? I'd never have complained.
You keep the clubs. I'll take the shops.
Or else what?
War.
I lifted you out the gutter. Paid off your debt, straightened you out.
It's a hard world, Benny.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Shake on it.
One word of advice. When you pay someone like Ernie, make sure you pay him enough. I don't think you'll be disappointed. You can expect the same amount every week. Here! One more thing. Take that piece of rubbish away with you and dump it somewhere.
Benny?
Shut up! Well done. Sorry, mate. I'll never forget what you've done. I want you as my personal assistant. I need people I can trust. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's all my problems solved, isn't it? All I got to worry about now is another 5 years of Harold Wilson.
Cars and girls are easy come by in this day and age. Laughing, joking, drinking, smoking till I spent my ways. When I was young, people spoke of immorality. All the things they said were wrong are what I want to be.
Thanks.
Mr. Edwards.
Thank you. Three things. First, my London office will open with a reception on September the 4th. You and you alone are invited. Second, the press reception for the unveiling of the city centre model. As a member of the building consortium, I will be asked to speak.
Uh-huh.
Anything in particular you'd like to say?
Yes, I made a few notes.
Right, leave these with me. What was the third thing?
Well, it's a rather delicate matter. I had hoped you might not need to be asked.
Asked what?
Well, you're the man with the friends in high places. You're the mastermind who delivered the vote again. I would have thought your voice was listened to at certain times of the year. Birthday honours. Don't you think I've earned it? I don't deserve something nobody does.
Yes, that's a very good way of putting it. I'll see what can be done.
I'd appreciate it, Austin.
Bye.
Bye, Austin.
You're not going to, are you? Does it matter?
I'm off then, Mr. Donahue.
Now in a Colonna with the white armband drops in on his face. And that's Jose Acosta saying down a bit.
Is this my job?
It's what he pays us for.
He doesn't pay me anything.
He pays me, and I'm asking you to write him a speech.
Saying what? He's a Tory builder who's carved himself a piece of huge development in this city for which he'll be paid handsomely by the taxpayer. What am I supposed to do? Help him pat himself on the back? You haven't seen this shit.
This isn't working, is it?
No.
You never enjoyed the campaign? Maybe you should have been out there foot-slogging with Eddie.
Maybe. At least I might have met some real people, face to face, hear them out, instead of pulling the wool over their eyes via that thing.
Or then it didn't escape your attention where this election was fought and won.
Rubbish.
Nicky, you're looking at the future here, man. I only spoke twice during this whole campaign. In 64, I spoke every night. Every night. In 59 and 55, 3 times a night. In different halls. In the 30s, it wasn't even halls. Street corners still. You got up on a box in the big market and you started talking. In 2 minutes, you had a crowd if you were any good. We all did it. Eddie, Connor, like your fishwife, you know that. Felix was one of the best. Oh, one of the very best, your dad. By God, he had some fire in his belly.
Did he?
He got up on his hind legs and he shouted.
What about?
About everything you know is important when you're 20 years old, and the country's run by crooks and cowards.
Well, why don't you get up on your hind legs and shout about it now, Austin?
Because nobody's interested. People can't see how the big issues connect with our lives anymore.
Make them see.
Don't make any rash decisions, eh?
It isn't rash. I resign.
I'm getting people somewhere decent to live. What more is it you want from me? I never promised any more than that, Nicky.
It's my fault, Austin. I made a mistake. I was looking for something that used to happen before I was born in the big market. Maybe it just doesn't exist anymore. People can't connect with the big issues anymore. That right, Austin? What are the big issues? Streets in the sky? Houses? Trips to Spain? Bullfights? No.
great moral issue facing modern British politics is corruption.